everyone. Happy belated holidays. Welcome back to another episode of Janine Between the Lines. It is I, your freaking host. Today's episode's another OTT with a couple of guests, my darling brothers that I love and hate so much. You've met them before in a couple other episodes, but today we're kind of discussing New Year's things, holiday things, goals things, kind of inspired by a couple of my favorite podcasters, at Katie and Static John. So they did a little podcast about things that they wanted to stop, start, keep going in 2020. So if you're excited to listen to this podcast, favorite it, give me some applause. I've missed you guys. Happy belated holidays again. We still got one more coming up. 2020 is going to be a big year. Got some new stuff coming out, but yeah, if you're excited, keep on listening, and see you in the next few moments.
Wow.
Hi, Bubba. So I've had each of you on individually in the past,
Oh,
but
shoot, it's already starting. Yes.
I think J.E.'s, what was ours, an OTT?
Yeah.
And then Joss I did with Salem's Lot.
Is this, like, we can be unadulterated here?
I turn on the switch for possible explicit content, so...
Not explicit, like
Jimenez content?
Like... stuff?
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
If you so choose.
Alright.
Janine, just make one weird noise.
I just
right
wanted
now.
to see what my limit was.
When have you ever had limits?
I mean, it is your podcast, so I think
am limitless.
Is that the movie where the man becomes limitless? Do you know where that's from?
No.
The Office. When Phyllis was in the car.
I don't remember a lot of episodes of
Ugh, imbeciles.
That's how you pronounce it.
Well, I've gathered you all today. I didn't do an intro yet, but they'll know from the intro. We're in Florida. One of those transitions, you know me, just going around. And home for the holidays. Figured I actually was coming out of a restorative yoga class. Shout out to Hotspot Power Yoga in on Atlantic. It really # restored me.
Had to emphasize
Both
that.
of them really wanted to do another sibling tag because Joss wasn't able to hold his own last time. Not hold his own, but like defend himself in that input. So
it was still pretty accurate though.
yeah,
good.
I'd call it accurate.
But I think I'd have answers for every question had I been there.
Yeah, it would have been like a little bit longer because then there's like an extra response.
Yeah.
And probably more entertaining as well.
No,
Oh,
no, I listened to that podcast like when I miss you guys.
Oh.
But anyways, about Hotspot. Hi, and we have Archie. He's been
Archie
eating.
will have his own input today.
Just ask him to speak.
Just because later.
And he'll only do it for a treat though.
Just like me.
We were in Shavasana, and kind of in relation to, it's the end of the year, raise your hand if you feel like 2019 was...
Archie!
He just knocked a chair down.
What are you doing?
That means he really wants input. Here, Jay, go fix that chair while I finish introducing everything.
Okay.
But, I just feel like 2019 was the busiest and fastest year that ever went by. Do you think it was, Strauss?
Yeah, I think, especially with Janine, she's just progressing in her career. My brother's just moving in a different direction. Like, just, I think just everybody, like everyone
He's
can
excited
agree.
that he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can agree that 2019 flew by, but just because I think there was more purpose to this year than a whole bunch of other years.
And I feel like because we're getting older, too.
You know how you can tell it's an eventful year?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can look
How?
at your camera roll. I've
Okay.
taken so many pictures.
Oh, that is true.
It's like
yeah.
there's been so many times where I had felt the need to take out my camera and document the moment.
Oh, that is true. Oh my God, you're right.
A lot of pictures, like, wow. Some pictures I can't even...
Oh, God.
Can't even
describe
explain.
on here.
Anyways, because I can't get on topic. I just wanted to make a podcast dedicated to the year and to the new year, and it's the reason for the freaking season. So, we were in Shavasana again, and I wanted to start out with this, and we'll kind of go into the standard, like, hey, what are your resolutions, all that, but I thought she painted a good picture for me because my last couple of months have quite literally...
What if we have to... Can I go to the bathroom really quick and then come back? Just do your intro and I'll be right back.
Or just start over, Janine.
Start over? No, just keep going, Janine. I shouldn't have even said that. I should have just left without...
You should have. Why don't you go to the bathroom now?
Alright, keep going.
Pretty much what was happening, she said, well, like I was saying... Oh my God. We, just the end of the year has been the most stressful for me. Been carrying a lot of stuff and a lot of things that are, I consider myself a person who's able to like take on a lot and not be stressed out by a lot. But these past few weeks, I don't know what's been going on, but I've been just like in a mode of like feeling like heavy and sad and stressed, all because of good things, because of, life moves fast and it's a sign of growth, but it's really like taking a toll on me. And I personally can't wait to get over this part of 2019 and then move on to like my high hopes for 2020. So what the instructor was saying in class was we had our eyes closed, just reflecting, and she said, in her typical like relaxing yogi voice, she's like, just imagine you have a dry erase marker in hand and you have a whiteboard, and on that whiteboard it's completely blank. Now I want you to think of 3 things that don't serve a purpose in your life, or 3 things that kind of carry negativity or hold you down or don't help you become a better person or better soul that you could be. And we reflected on that for a good 10-15 minutes, and I thought that's something that's really important because I was watching another podcast too about how like sometimes people you surround yourself with, or not even the people that you choose to surround yourself with, it can even be family or friends or people you're close to. Like the things that you see on social media can also bring you down and give you like, these standards that you think that you have to meet, but you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people because everyone's individual and everyone's living their own life. Yeah. So I think I'm going to start out with it. One thing that I feel like that I wrote on my board, my imaginary board of things that are negative for me that I want to let go of in 2020. Because the gist of it is, like, at the end, we thought of the 3 things, and then in your mind, you just erase that. You take your eraser and you erase that off your whiteboard, and there's your clean slate for 2020. Like, just, even though it's a process, those won't be things that you're carrying into the new year. So one thing that I feel like I have a really big problem with, and that kind of weighs me down sometimes, is I think I have really low self-confidence in terms of like my body image. Do you, because, and it's not anything, I know we joke around about it a lot, but do you ever like look at old pictures and you're like, dang, I wish that I like looked like that? Like, do you remember when I looked like that skinny or that? And then it's crazy to me thinking that too, because even if I wanted to be that skinny then, I was looking at pictures from like 9th grade, like 10th grade. We were working out a good bit. You were still here, Josh. We were working out with Josh. And like, even at that time, like I think my self-confidence was still so low. Like even then, even though I want to be that skinny now, even then I was like, oh man, I'm so fat, like I need to stop losing weight. And I've had like low self-confidence since like middle school. It's never really gotten better. So I'm gonna try to be better at that.
Yeah.
I know everyone's beautiful, you know.
That's good.
Are you asking us if we've ever felt low self-confidence with our body image?
Yeah, that's my first one. What do you think about that? Have you?
Well, I would have to say my lowest point was before I started working out. Mm-hmm. And I think I've been blessed with becoming obsessed with the process.
Hashtag blessed to be obsessed.
That's creepy.
No, I became like
Archie
obsessive.
farted.
I think
There you go.
and there's Archie's input.
No, I became like I had such low self-confidence that I became obsessed with working out.
Yeah.
And so it forced me to kind of learn about my body and like learn about different techniques. And I've talked with a bunch of people, and I knew ever since then, I kind of knew like about the different phases of like, you know, my fitness levels and what my body is going through. Like I've been like heavier and lighter and stronger and weaker, more endurance, more strength, all that. And I've been okay with every phase ever since I just like, I actually did look at a Facebook post when I did Battle for the Beach in 2015. I was coming off the full pull-up bar. I was like, dang, I had freaking ripped abs. But, you know, it was at that time, and I remember what I did. And I just know, you know, if you like, I don't know. I know I can get back to that if I wanted to, but I think if you have a goal that you're working on constantly.
Yeah.
And until you complete that goal, you know, you can't have it all.
Yeah. So do you think you don't really think that you, like, self-confidence is something that you're like,
as far as my body,
not really. I would say not really for you too.
Honestly, I'm so confident.
You just.
I mean, this is coming from a guy who's been bullied for his appearance. Like,
me too. I was bullied.
I think we were all bullied.
No, but I think it was harder on me. Honestly. I've always been kind of like the fat kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, even now, like,
I was fat too.
I'm about 90 pounds, like 90 kilograms short of a full keg. Kind of like
kilograms.
You know, I think part of me just wants to learn and like about my body itself, because I've been hurt a lot and it set me back on my fitness.
Yeah, remember when you said like the only way to get better is to hurt yourself?
You know what I mean. I mean, like,
if I injured myself.
If I should have said there's pain is a part of growth. But I worded that kind of wrong.
Yeah. I can see
but in terms of my body image, I've kind of learned to accept that, yeah, I'm big, but I can do things that other like kind of big people really like can't do. Like, I carry a lot of weight, but you know, I'm still playing basketball. I think I'm getting better with being active and actually trying to enjoy it. I mean, I think personally, I don't think I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, but I'm not vain. Like, I don't like loathe like myself like I used to, honestly. And that was kind of an issue for me, especially like middle and high school.
I loathe myself sometimes.
I just loathe myself about new stuff now.
So what would be the first thing that you'd write on your whiteboard that you want to give up?
I want to give up being scared, honestly, and that applies to a lot of things. I need to just be willing to take risks with people, with my personal relationships, with trying new things, and just shed the concept of expecting failure, honestly, because that's a big thing for me too. Like, I tell my brother and sister all the time that I play the inevitables. Like, I don't like to gamble because I don't know the outcomes, and that I don't like taking chances. Like, I play with the safest hand, pretty much, and that's kind of what got me here, pretty much. And I want to be able to be somebody who accepts risks and the responsibilities that come with them, and just living off of that. You know,
that's a really good one. I agree with you. It's hard to. I understand being afraid of failure, but I think something that would help is like, that helps me is like, even if I do fail, just freaking get back up. Get a support system. Always,
Yeah, I'll support you.
I know.
That's a good one. How about you, J.E.?
All right, so I had a little bit of time to think when Joss was talking, but...
What's number one on your whiteboard?
I would say it would be like letting go of not... There's probably a simpler way to put it. Letting go of not being like satisfied with like my day-to-day living. Because there's a goal, there's a goal that I have in mind, and there's a life that I'm striving to live. It could be a part of me getting older. I don't feel that old, but just that number 30 coming up, just
dirty 30.
30's the new 20 though.
Yeah, that's true. I do look at it that way, but there are times when I'll be like telling myself, besides the fitness part, because that's the one thing I love. I feel like I have going on, but I'm like, man, like if I'm not like, I want to live this way, so why am I doing this every day? And like I'll be at work, but sometimes it's like just part of life. Like you just have to go through the motions.
Yeah.
And don't like, I don't know, like I don't wake up every day hating what you're doing. Sometimes you have to go through that. You have like, I'll wake up hating that I have to go to work, but everybody has to go to work.
Yeah.
I think it's just me complaining. I gotta, you have to go to work to make money, like.
Yeah.
And but here I am. I'm thinking that, in 5-10 years, I'm going to have a business. I'm gonna have this house. I'm gonna have, my wife is gonna be doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I doing this right now? But I think everything has a timetable for itself. And just if you're, I don't know. Yeah, you'll get there if you work hard, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I don't know if it sounds bad, but I don't think everybody on this earth is going to be able to do
what they want,
live
like 100%.
Like how many people, like, I think that
happens in movies.
I think it takes like a special situation for people to get to that point.
And it's a situation you can't force.
And I'm sure you can work very hard to get there. But I feel like a lot of people underestimate how hard you do have to work, and the people you have to know, and the money you might have to have saved up or have been blessed with already. Like, I don't know.
Now you just come across to that. You just...
Yeah, it's like,
that's
any normal person can have a goal, but...
I know.
I don't know.
I feel that.
That's why it sucks that life is short, because I don't see, like, I don't limit my, like my goals in life just to like careers and stuff. Like, I want to be like I want to exist as something.
I for sure like came to the point where I despise my career, and I will tell everybody I don't want to be defined by my career.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But I mean, a job is a job, and complaining about it is not going to get you anywhere. You might as well like try to do well.
Yeah.
And be good to the people around you. And then when you've been working and saving up, and then that opportunity comes by, then you're going to be able to jump on top of that.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's something I don't know if I'm going to be letting go of anything. It's just something that I'm going to try to keep in the back of my mind.
Yeah. Ooh, we'll get to that later with the next part.
Oh, okay, see?
Yeah. Freaking segues. That actually, we'll go around. We'll do like two things on the whiteboard.
Okay.
Unless you have 3 and you want to talk about more. But that goes perfectly into mine, because I was actually talking to this with our mom earlier. Like,
can I have some of that water?
Yeah. So that kind of was a perfect segue into my second whiteboard talk. I was talking to our mom earlier again, and I was telling her how, which I don't know if this is just Asian culture, but it's definitely Filipino culture, of wanting to be or feeling pressure to overachieve or do more than what's quote unquote expected of you and to always be successful. I feel like as the youngest and the girl and the smartest. I'm just kidding. I was telling my mom because...
What kind of smart?
Round, real round.
Round smart?
Well-rounded, is that what you're trying to say?
I was telling her, like, kind of the root of my stress, and I'm a chronic, like, thinker of the future as well. Like, when I think of... I used to be worse, but now I'm getting better, trying to live day to day and not try to see how every day is going to affect me, like, 5 or 10 years from now, because you do have to, like, build from what we're doing now, and the little things we do now will affect our, you know, our place in the future. But I always, you know, kind of go through...
Puppy, is it?
Ew.
Ew. Oh, I
Stop
scratched
it.
it on accident.
Oh.
Thanks, guys.
Like, I get anxious about, I'm going to do, well, I'm already planning on going back to school next year, and kind of the process with that, and I always kind of self-reflect on, like, why I want to do things, like, my motives behind it, and why it fulfills me, and why that's something that I want to put my energy towards, and I get very overwhelmed at myself at not feeling like I'm meeting my own expectations. When I look from the outside in, I think that I'm doing pretty well. Like, I can say that, and I feel pretty good about the moves that I make, like, professionally and in terms of education and being, again, quote unquote, successful. But I think it's a combination of me putting too much stress on myself or overwhelming myself, and then feeling like my family or the people that matter to me expect, like, a very high level of, like, work from me, when I think it's just, I need to be okay with the fact that, you know, things will come with time, and even if I'm not making the number one, like, right move for me right now, like, that's okay. We have how many days ahead of us? We go, like, day by day, and I'm trying to, like, remove myself from that mindset where, oh, if one thing's going wrong right now, like, I need to fix this, and, like, I just kind of puts me in a little spiral of, like, I feel like I'm not good enough right now, and I have so many things to work on. But that's kind of how I feel sometimes. I kind of want to erase the pressure of feeling like I need to be at a certain point in my life when... But, yeah. And then when I talk to people about it, like, I'm venting to, like, one of my girls or something like that, they're like, girl, calm down. Like, you are 24.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have a lot of time.
I was 24.
Freaking acting a fool.
That was 6 years ago. Well, almost 6 years ago.
Yeah. So that's another thing that I kind of want to erase. Just the pressure. I work well under pressure, but I need to stop being hard on myself for not being where my mind thinks I need to be. It's kind of nice.
Wow.
7 out of 10.
Nachos.
You keep going with yours, Jess. I'm going to put some more sparkling waters in the fridge.
We just want to comment on what you said?
It's up to you, yeah.
Okay.
You want
Well,
to go first or me?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
I guess I'm kind of the opposite, Janine, where she looks in the future. I honestly, I
Look in
live
the
day
past?
by. I mean,
That's
I live
basically
the
the opposite.
I'm gonna say I live more day to day. Like, I just kind of let things, like, come to me, and I just kind of live, like, in the moment. Honestly, I do reflect on the past a lot, but I like to quote Janine, like, I don't think it's, like, looking at the future that hard gives me headaches, honestly, because you have a place where you want to be, but you don't even know if that's gonna happen. So, I think Janine's situation, she can also use it to motivate her if she thinks about it in the right way, because that can prove to be, like,
Jeez.
Sorry.
it's not that bad. She's the kind of person who can handle, like, thinking that, like, far into the future, because I know her. She's very capable of what just accomplishing her goals. She's resourceful enough to do so. So I think that's not a bad problem to have, honestly. Just being that insightful and being that determined to like know what you want to do.
What do you think?
I was gonna say something.
All right.
I was gonna say
That's kind of hand in hand with like what you, because and with mine too. Like if I don't turn out to be like the teacher that I want to do, or if I don't turn out to do like every single thing, like
something in my
like
mind.
if I'll still be here, I'll be living, I'll be I'll be happy if I I just have to learn to be happy with whatever like comes to my plate.
Is this a topic for later, comparing yourself to others?
No,
well, I was gonna say that, like, I think social media is a big thing.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Like people love to
Kind of a
post.
topic, maybe.
People love to post their successes and stuff in social media, and you feel happy for them, but you also want what they have.
A lot of people go on social media detoxes because it does kind of mess with your psyche. Like, create standards that you didn't know were even there.
Yeah, I mean, you know what helps me?
What?
So I'm a day-to-day person. What, drinking?
Yes.
No, I don't. I actually don't drink that much anymore. I actually tried, like, I haven't been wasted. I was never wasted at, like, the cabin we went to.
Yeah, me
No,
neither.
me neither.
I haven't been wasted like you last night.
Getting off topic.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I think if you not plan your whole day, but you have, like, celebrate the small victories every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Praise.
I love that. Like, I'll be at my job, it's boring as crap. But then, a message, like, I can't really tell you guys what goes on at my job, but say I do something correctly at my job. If you just look at it like, I did this right today. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's a lot easier said than done, but looking at sometimes the negatives can definitely overpower all the good things that you do every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why we're erasing them. Take that freaking hypothetical eraser.
Hypothetical
Wipe it.
Hypothetical you in the clavicle.
Yeah, just look at the positives, like, every day. Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And just freaking go beast.
That's how I feel too. Like sometimes little things, like I'll either have like patients or coworkers who just like thank you for one thing. Or
Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, also, just expect also that life is not easy and life is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be hard. Like sometimes you'll miss opportunities. Sometimes days,
you won't get opportunities.
Some days you'll be grinding and like nothing comes your way.
Yep.
It's just a part of life. But there'll be days like that, and then there's also days that come where it's like unexpectedly good.
Yeah.
And it's like it always happens that way. Like there was one year that I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to pay like my tuition or something.
Yeah.
Even though I was getting like a scholarship, but then like I mistakenly signed up for a loan. And I had to pay that crap back.
I'm on thin ice right now.
Yes. I was in college like stressing, but then all of a sudden like I forgot being really relieved about it. And I was like, holy crap, thank you so much. I was like thanking God about
Hashtag the little things.
Yes. And like, now I look back at it, there were a bunch of days in college where I was just like, man, I don't want to be in school. But now I got my degree.
Yes.
A lot of people don't honestly, like a lot of people in the military do not have their degrees. Mm-hmm. That's a victory that I can look on. I can look at all these people and say like I hate going to school. I hate studying. I got my degree. And there are these people that actually they're comparing myself to others.
Yeah.
There are these people that think they have it all going on, like have it going their way, and I don't know, celebrate yourself too.
That's a good one.
Like, you did this. You are better than him.
Stop it. That's
not that last part.
That's part of the next segment, but I'm excited to get to that. Do you have another whiteboard? Something you want to erase?
I mean...
Let go of?
I think... not really. I mean, the confidence thing, for me, it kind of just... It branches out into just, like, confidence in general. I just need to just be confident in myself and just tell myself that I can do it instead of.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get onto those things that, like, you know, the better things in 2020 that we want. But this one's just like, the topic of it. Do you have any more?
Nope.
The only thing you want to let go of?
Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good.
Nice.
This podcast is over.
There's nothing that I'm looking at where I need to drastically change. I just know. Sorry.
You're okay.
I just know that, you know, I try to do everything right and I try to be good to people. That's all I can really do. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to try to make, like, I'm looking at a career change possibly. That's going to come when it comes. I'm just trying to do what I can, you know, what I can do every day. And, like, if, I don't know, something good comes up, take it.
Frick yeah.
Something makes you sad, then cut that loose. Try to, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of my sadness is just...
A lot of your sadness is self-inflicted.
Yeah, I was about to say that, yeah.
Eat good food and work out. And,
Frick. Attaboy.
Go lay down on your bed. Go get some sleep. Get enough sleep.
Oh, God, I know.
Yeah, get restful sleep every night. Drink some water. Eat some good food. And then, like, that's basically, like,
a human
half of your day.
Have
then
you...
do the other half right.
Yeah. Would you say 2019 served you well?
Heck yeah, it did.
You learned a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Learned a lot?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go through my camera roll. You'll see what I learned.
I learned the important stuff. You're stupid, dude. This is obviously a very casual podcast, so I always apologize for the quality. But, again, I haven't really gotten around to getting nice equipment. But, you know, do what you freaking do. Archie, you have anything to say? Archie has a cut on his stomach, and we wished it away.
What's that right there?
Oh, that little red thing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Leg.
Archie's just living day to day, too. He doesn't think about what's going to happen.
Are you going to take him to the vet tomorrow?
Yes.
Probably, yes.
In the morning. Early morning.
Before we go play basketball?
Most likely.
That would be ideal. Okay. But we can do it after.
Okay.
Are we going? Okay, let's.
So the next part, I got this from this idea from a YouTuber that I watch. Her name's Katie at Lusterlux. And then her husband, his name's John. Isn't that funny? He also makes a podcast. They're both, like, super cool. But they made a podcast. She's a YouTuber, but they're starting to dabble into there. A lot of my YouTubers are starting to dabble into podcasting, which I like.
What are they YouTubers of?
So she's a beauty guru. And then John is, like, a techie, like, he kind of manages her, but he has a background in, like...
Yeah, he does manage her.
Come on. like very, like DJing and technology and, like, all this kind of stuff. So they're super cool. They're both from the Bay Area. But they did a podcast about things that they'd like to change going into the new year, but they kind of did, like, a bunch of different like, complete this sentence, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we'll go around again.
I also looked at the questions.
Oh, you already looked at them?
No, some of them, like, are kind of the same.
Okay.
Like, the first one and, like, the second one are kind of the same. I don't know if you have to ask the last one, because it's like...
Well, we'll see if you can think of something different.
Okay, yeah. Well,
you know?
Right.
Okay, so in 2020, first one, I kind of want to start reading more again. I haven't been reading that much. I feel like my time's kind of been, like, spread thin. And I want to pick up more books. Because that's what this is all about, you know?
Can't wait till you do an IQ84 podcast.
Oh, I can't wait either.
How do you like it so far?
It's pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Is that a book?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, Joss.
Okay.
I want to start what? It doesn't even have to be that deep.
Okay,
it could be like something,
2020, I want to start reconditioning myself into cooking more and cooking, like, different things, learning new techniques.
Nice.
Because I want to make some moves in 2020.
What about you, J.E.?
I guess I want to start, since it's going to be, like, my last year in the military. See if this goes. I want to start volunteering a little more.
That's a good one. You know, honestly, I've been telling myself I need to do that too, but...
Yeah, well, you know, in the military, they have this thing called enlisted performance reports.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, and you have to, like, do extra stuff besides your job to, you know, get a higher rating.
There you go.
I'm not gonna... I don't know if I sound horrible in saying that, like, volunteering is not the top of my to-do list all the time.
That's okay.
I did it for school.
Yeah.
I did it for...
we did it for school.
I think that's a big thing too, because it was like forced on us in school. So it's like, and then, you know, as an adult, unless we have like allotted time where we can be like, oh, I'll set this aside.
I mean, it was forced on me as an adult too.
Yeah. We're just like, we've been conditioned. We're like, oh, it's like mandatory. Yeah. But, you know, you should do it out of like the goodness of your heart.
I'll do it like if some of my friends do it too.
Yeah, that was a big... I shouldn't feel that way. Like, I shouldn't need friends to, like, motivate me to get that done. But I do. I feel that way, too. That's a good one.
If I have free time, I'll do it, I guess.
Sorry, Joss.
Okay.
I want to learn...
Ooh, I know this one.
I want to learn... I'm going to pass.
What if you don't want to learn anything?
I can't think of anything else. You guys already have. I felt pressured. Like,
does
y'all
it have
already
to be just
have
like one thing?
No, I mean, it can be whatever you want.
Okay, so
there's
two things then for me. One, I want to learn more about my own body so I can work out
Dude, just
better.
stand in front of a mirror naked every day for an hour. And examine yourself up and down.
I'm not that.
I'm not great eating. Hold on. 30 more minutes.
Hold on, I'm still learning.
What do you want to... You want to learn
what do you want to learn about your body?
Just like how different, like, stretching different things affects this and this, you know, like, wow. Oh my gosh, not like that.
I stretch this.
I stretch this, then this.
Where's my meat?
With my mate.
With my mate.
Okay, well, anyway, it's more for just being well and fitness. Like, I hurt my back really, 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 really bad this year, and it was debilitating.
Just kidding.
Wow. Okay, moving on.
No, keep going.
All right. Well, I hurt my back really, really bad, and I just had to just researching like all these muscles like in your back, and just how they like affect your body, like which muscles, like muscles I didn't even know about. I stretched them. I got better, but it left me kind of feeling like, dang, I'm kind of ignorant about my own body, because like apparently I work out wrong, and apparently I don't know how to warm up or cool down the way you're supposed to in order to keep yourself well. So that's something I want to do more for myself.
That's good. What do you want to learn?
Okay. I want to learn judo.
Really?
Yeah. I want to like
go to classes and stuff?
Yeah, I want to go to like I've always like okay, so on my free time at work, I look up free judo classes, and then I want to learn like Mayweather mitt work.
Huh. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, I thought of something.
Yeah.
I want to learn more things about nature. Like, I want to learn... I've always aspired to be, like, an outdoorsy girl. Which, I love being outdoors now. But now that I'm moving somewhere where I could actually, like, put that into action. Like, I could do more than just, like, hiking. But I've never... Like, I feel like I want to learn...
You want to, like, start fires and crap?
Yes.
You should learn how to forage.
Yeah.
Dude, foraging is so
and
cool.
REI has, like, these, like, classes that you could take all the time.
Oh, that's so awesome.
And
that's cool.
I would actually love to do that, too.
Yeah. There's a bunch of practical, like, you know, being outdoors and being sustainable, like, outside. Mm-hmm. And that kind of gives me more motivation to be, like, I'm not trying to do it to be, like, that cool outdoor girl. But, like, it's a part of it.
I mean, just knowing that just makes you more cool.
And it makes me, like, excited to, like, invest in things where I could just, like, be outdoors. And that's one thing, too. Like, I love being by myself and just imagining, like, being by myself, like, in, like, the woods and being able to, like, stay there for maybe, like, a few days at a time and, like, you know.
Be by yourself in the woods?
Yeah, like, bring a book, set up my freaking Eno hammock, you know? That'd be freaking amazing.
Yeah, for a few hours, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
What if you get attacked by a mountain lion?
Dude, I would
She'd have
sustain myself.
Knife. She'd have like an awesome like.
You should learn some knife.
Knife work.
Yeah. Or some
No, she will
tomahawk
because she has to
Yeah.
like gut animals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also you would need
Like
the
having
necessary-
the gear and like.
no to kill a mountain lion.
She's not gonna go out there to kill though. Like,
I'm
she's
not
trying
going out
be
to
like
hunt.
freaking Jason or something.
I just want to be able to like set up a tent and like know
Build a
like
fire.
the weather, build a fire, like all that kind of stuff.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
And then you can teach me whenever I visit you, and it's just like you can-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
You learn that, then you teach us.
Okay, sounds good. I want to try.
Okay.
I want to try. Do you guys want to start? Whoever has one.
I want to try like Ethiopian food.
Okay.
Oh.
And there's a
That's
lot
cool.
of there's a lot of like Ethiopian spots near where I am, and I haven't tried it.
I haven't tried like real Indian food yet.
Really? You've
Yeah.
never been to an
I
Indian
love
restaurant?
Indian
no,
food.
I haven't. I haven't.
you
I've
take
had
him?
I've had like Indian food.
I've been to
but
an
it's-
Indian buffet.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, that crap was
Okay,
insane.
that's
That crap hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah.
I want to. Oh, okay. I want to try, honestly, working with a camera. Honestly,
That's a good one.
not just because I take terrible pictures, but I do want to like, kind of start a YouTube channel that can like.
Please tell me this podcast got my dog's fart. Oh,
That
Such
was-
a
Gotta
gassy
flag it.
boy.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. I
Did
want
it
to.
flag? I didn't see anything.
okay.
All right. I want to eventually make a YouTube channel, just demonstrating cooking. It'll kind of be like a culinary school, like online, honestly, and where I demonstrate like techniques. I'll like review like products and food and stuff. It's just a bunch of things. Like I think it'll be kind of like an all-encompassing thing. But I think working with a camera and editing software and stuff like that, that's something that that's a big risk for me. 'Cause that's a big investment of energy for me too. Like, besides with money, and it's also.
I mean,
like
you
energy
could.
burn.
It would be. I think you should get with somebody who knows about.
And
that.
it's cool because like I have this like 3 people. One guy like knows audio, and another guy like knows like tech and stuff like that.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Your friends.
Yeah, I have their number and stuff.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, sorry.
What do I want to try? I want to try. I can't think of anything. I think I'll pass on that one. If I think of anything, I'll just freaking blurt it.
You should try to grow your calves.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
The seeds of jealousy have been planted. I want to try, can't think of anything. Let's move on. I want to continue to stay active. I
Probably
do
mine.
Orange Theory.
anytime she says Orange Theory, you will get an automatic cringe up.
No, I actually, yeah, like I want to stay consistent with at least some, like my activity level that I am now, which is like exercising at least
Maybe
3
you
or
should
4
try. You
times
should
a
try to
week.
find like a 1 RM for a few movements. Strength.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That I want to try that. That's a
Yes.
good one.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good
You
one.
can still do your Orange Theory.
Hold me.
but
Yeah,
I mean,
I was thinking I could do that like on the weekends that I don't, go to class or something like that. Because I do yoga and then Orange Theory.
And personally, for me, I think it's cool that you need just like on like a consistent program and it's working for her.
Yeah.
I think like
Ugh, it's just the eating part.
I know.
If I can
We're
stay,
it's our
yeah.
parents. We're Filipino. It's literally just in our blood.
So yeah, I wanna continue doing that, and I also want to continue, kind of like trekking along with my midterm goals of, just being proactive with what I want to do with school, and like I want to continue my job and continue doing pretty
I
well.
want to stay employed.
Stay employed. Stay employed 2020. Anyone else?
Don't get fired 2020.
What do you want to continue, G?
What do I want to continue?
It's kind of a hard one too.
It kind of goes. It kind of interweaves with like
Yeah.
with trying.
I want to
Yeah.
continue doing what I'm doing. I want to continue this wave that I've been on in 2019.
Oh yeah. You want
I
to
like
keep
that.
on that wave?
Yes, 2019 was honestly the wave. So
I
let's
think,
whole
make
vibe.
I think that's where they coined the phrase.
let's
the
make
wave.
2020 an even bigger wave.
Let's make a tsunami.
Yeah, it's a tsunami.
What do you want to try, Joss?
Continue.
Or what do you want to continue? Yes.
I guess both of you have really valid points. So I think 2019 just went up for me. Like, it was just a lit year. Like, I want to continue being active, and I want to continue just this path that I set for myself.
Hashtag waves. Let's see. I want to quit.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You're good.
I want to quit. I want to quit hoarding things that I don't need.
Like what?
Which is kind of, again, leads into like my stress of like moving. So I'm starting to a new travel nursing job, and I have an apartment's worth of things that I feel like I can't let go of, but this new kind of journey is really going to teach me about how to be a little more minimalist. Like, I just need to take the things that I need, and like only a few clothes that I'm going to wear, my
I
scrubs.
feel like you are minimalist.
You
kinda.
think so?
Yeah.
I don't have that much stuff, but like
It's still a lot when you look at it.
it's still a lot. Like, I think
To her, it's a lot.
yeah.
I feel that's...
And I want to like downsize even more.
But you know, when you have less, you like
Yeah.
kind of cherish it more. You know?
Exactly, and that's the
So-
thing. Everyone keeps telling me in like all the forums I read, they're like, "Don't worry, like, you know, well, with my things in my apartment, like my couch, my bed, my mirror."
What's your
and
number one possession right now?
possession?
Yeah, what like
What do you value most?
No, not
Like in my like apartment?
yeah, like a material thing that you have. That's your number one.
I feel like I can't get rid of my couch.
You like your couch a lot.
I like
and,
her couch.
And the reason
Really?
why
I
is
remember.
because I don't think you saw it yet.
Oh,
Like
really?
I bought it like after I
really?
moved. Yeah. And you know, I even though it wasn't like a brand new couch or anything like that, it was like I bought it with like one of my first paychecks, and like I feel like I don't want to let go of it because I feel like I do have attachment to certain things. But the thing that's been stressing me out is like moving it into storage. And I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I mean, I'll be back to visit, but
Why
I
aren't you
wanted-
bringing it with you?
Because she's already in an Airbnb.
because
It's already
the
furnished.
everything's furnished. I don't need anything else. Like all my supplies, like kitchen, like all this kind of stuff. And like I've just been back and forth between keeping everything, and then why should I keep it? Because everyone's like, "Don't worry, you can sell it." Like it's most things like that you like. That you think you need to take are replaceable and all this kind of stuff. But
That sucks.
I just feel like, you know, I bought it with my own money. And like,
It's your home.
I want to keep it until I, you know, find a place where I want to like settle down in. But who knows if I'll
How long are you going to be in the Airbnb?
just 13 weeks until I find a new assignment.
Oh.
And then I can find somewhere else. And it's always going to be like furnished.
How long are you going to be... Do you want to do the travel nursing thing?
Probably
Until
a minimum.
you find a place like you really like to
Yeah.
live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I would estimate, which, you know, things can change, but I would estimate like 2 years, two
Yeah.
or 3 years.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I want to quit, even though it doesn't seem like I'm a hoarder. Like, I already have so much stuff. I want to quit, like, buying things that I don't need. How about you? What do you want to quit?
I want to quit. I want to quit feeling sorry for myself. Honestly.
That's a good one.
Like, I have to realize that.
Yeah, what are your steps in doing that?
Yeah.
Are my steps in doing that?
What's your approach?
I mean, I guess that's why it's a goal. Like, I haven't really like figured it out. Like, I've always been just kind of this guy who's just like, oh well, you know, I can't do this. Like, and then I guess it kind of goes hand in hand with taking risks. You know, just doing it, just do it and live with the consequences. Like, and not like feeling any like remorse if I fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's just a part of like learning. I know it's a part of learning, but part of getting something like getting something is to actually get it. You can't just reach out like half-assedly. You have to like kind of like actually like stick your hand out and touch it. And even if you don't, that's all what she said.
I just feel like you have to stop feeling sorry for yourself because no one feels sorry for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because you know why? Because you honestly have unlimited potential. But potential is just potential.
And potential will stay potential.
And you have to realize that I don't know if you know that you have unlimited potential. Mm-hmm. You just have to stick your foot forward.
I don't know. I just feel like some days, like, oh man, it's getting deep. I just, like I'm, like, how should I even say this? Like, I'm, like, not, like, that special of a person.
I mean, why do you have to be a special person?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't look at myself like I'm a special person.
Yeah, that almost feels like...
You don't have to think like you have to act anything so out of the ordinary.
I don't think that either. But I'm just like, there's nothing like significantly great about me, like that I can brag about to other people.
I mean...
Is that what's keeping you from doing what you want?
Partly, I guess.
I think that those two factors, like, the reason why you probably feel that way is because you haven't done that yet. So in 2020, like, the things that you want to quit, like, feeling sorry for yourself,
really, like,
that's gonna
set
help
a goal
you.
And just freaking...
That's gonna help you feel more,
Yeah.
And the goal doesn't even have to
Yeah.
be like very concrete. It could just be like, I'm going to, like you said, take more risks.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said it goes kind of hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what you just told us that you're feeling, and the goal is very they're contradictory.
Yes.
Like you say, like, honestly, just you have to say, like, fuck how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Action's different. Like, you have to act instead of letting your feelings stop you.
That is true. Because, like, it's kind of like me too, because everything, like you, it's self-inflicted. It's all in your head. And then once you take that out of where it's kind of manifesting and festering, because the opposite action of you sitting with those negative thoughts is you actively doing something positive for yourself. And then that's going to put you in the place where, like, like what you said, I am making a difference. I am making steps to be somebody.
In fact,
like,
you said, okay, here's the goal. You said you wanted to dabble more in photography, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you text your friends tonight?
That's a good. Yeah.
Why don't you reach out to your friends like this week and be like, hey, can you teach me something?
Do you guys know what? Oh my gosh, you need to do this thing. It's called It's an I'll have to get back to you later. I listened to this podcast, and it's like a website that it's free lessons on like anything you want to do. So like they teach languages, like
that'd be
photography.
Cool. I was actually learning how to speak. I feel like I was like taking classes on Tagalog, but I got bored. Because I don't know, maybe if I was learning a language, also I was doing it was like a class online, and I definitely learned better in a classroom setting.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Which one?
Anyways, are you going to reach out to your friend?
The Accountability Podcast.
Are you?
I'll name it.
Yeah.
When?
I work on Wednesday. That's probably when I'll see him.
Oh, he works with you?
He's in Publix.
Oh,
all right.
There we
So
go.
on Wednesday, this will be your goal. Tell him you want to learn about it, and then ask him where you should start. Maybe he'll be nice and be like, "Hey, come over.
Yeah.
I'll teach you some stuff." If he's a cool guy. If he's not, then
if
fine,
not,
get
then
a
you
new
have
friend.
to do this little program that we have like a discount code for from the Approachable Podcast. It's literally like it teaches you like basic skills like photography, or like if you wanted to get to like editing like videos. Perfect for if that's the route that you want to do, like YouTube, editing pictures, Photoshop, like all that kind of stuff. So I'll get back to you on that, Sam
Also,
and Alyssa, Approachable Podcast.
We never feel bad to reach out to us if you need help too.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're like, hey, say stuff like, hey, like, ask us for, like, you're not sure even what you're doing. I'm not gonna, like, I mean, sometimes I'm kind of ignorant with what I say, but I never mean it in a bad way. Like, I'll just be like, dude, just do this. And then if you know, sometimes I need help too and I reach out.
Yeah.
Maybe not to you guys, but to someone,
who's equipped to,
Yeah. I always ask people who know more than me.
Yeah.
for advice. So, and I'm not saying that I know everything, but
Def not.
I know.
What do you want to quit?
What do I want to quit?
Mm-hmm.
I want to quit. I want to quit being a gym douche.
That's a good one.
It's hard though. It's hard when people.
I don't think you're a gym douche.
It's hard when people do Orange Theory.
It would be different.
I'm not okay.
You're
okay,
a gym like stickler.
okay,
Like you.
if like people, yeah.
Do you tell people that actively?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
see,
think
So you're
about
not,
it.
I don't think you're a gym douche then.
But
Because I feel like
You could be like a gym.
you're credible though, aren't you? Like certified as like a trainer, kind of.
I
Used to
had
be,
a
yeah.
certification.
Well, that's still something. I mean, you could be a gym douche, but you're not. I don't think it's like.
Maybe I should just be even more of a gym douche.
Let's see how that goes. He gets kicked out of the gym.
Maybe that should be the name of your gym.
Hashtag gym douche.
Gym douche fitness.
Why do you want to stop? Or whatever you feel like.
I don't know,
Something.
because
It frustrates you?
people. Why do I wait? What? Why do I want to stop?
Yeah.
Oh.
So why do you want to quit? You said you want to quit.
Oh
being a
yes,
gym
yes.
douche.
Because I just I'm just hating. It's not good to just hate on.
Yeah, that is true. It's
People are
not,
doing
yeah.
people are doing what they want to do because it makes them happy.
Yes.
Hopefully.
And they think it's helping them. That is
Yeah.
true, J.E. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Like, let me just do my freaking
But
Orange
if
60
you are
workouts.
related to me,
Then I get all douche rights.
like, but people people just don't know what they're doing.
Oh,
It
okay,
makes me mad.
J. This is like comparing yourself to. You probably do need to like step back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, too, it's just how I grew up, and I know awesome people.
Yeah.
Like, my buddy Gabe, like me and him, we would spend college working out, and so I kind of grew up in that like community. And when I learned from a physical therapist,
Mm-hmm.
so I know how to know
Got
like,
that
a lot.
background, yeah.
So
I have to- yeah.
people are hurting themselves. People are. But I just need to stop. I just need to mind my own business.
Yeah.
And I hope people like realize, or people just want to learn correctly on how to do things and not just.
Yeah. Well, when you build that gym, you will have that opportunity.
Oh yeah,
to
I'm gonna be
teach.
so stingy with my members.
Hey.
I'm gonna have a microphone.
90 degrees.
Squat lower, Ryan.
Thomas. Oh my god, that would like call them out in front of everyone.
basically-
You're leaning to your left on your squats.
So basically, Globo Gym.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like my own program, like. I'm not gonna be a trainer because I'm not gonna have enough time to own a gym, and like unless I have employees working, I don't plan on it being that big. Like I just want to have like a space
A
where
little
people can
community
come in and
of- yeah.
work out. If they need like help on certain things, then cool, I'm there.
Yeah. That's something that you could build too.
Yeah.
Which, you're kind of building it. You've got your...
Oh, here's one thing too. I want
What
to
do you want?
start saving more money.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's everybody.
That's me too, yeah.
Yep.
For sure, man.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
I
I'm
even
gonna go
tweeted
on.
that.
I'm gonna go on to the next one. But, I was going to say you're kind of building on, your credibility in
Oh,
terms
question.
of...
Question two.
Hold on.
Sorry.
In terms of like posting your lifts and stuff, and you kind of like correct yourself on like what you were doing or like what was going on that made you feel weaker that day. I think that's really good if you like continue on that.
Yeah.
Maybe set a like a separate one for like just those lifts and be like correcting your own form and all this kind of stuff, and then you can make kind of a presence of like, once you built that up, that could be a thing.
My presence is a present. Also,
What's the
can you guys
question?
answer this question for me?
Sure.
I want to save money, but I
Okay.
also want to travel. Is that contradictory?
No.
Kinda.
Not really.
I don't think it's contradictory. I just think you have to know yourself and be able to set priorities for yourself. Priorities and boundaries. Like,
Restraint too.
say,
But if I really want to save money, that means I shouldn't travel.
yeah.
Or
you
should I go 100%?
No, because it's kind of like a diet, too. You have to give yourself rewards.
Like, if we go, if we go to the Philippines, that's a lot of money.
That's a big goal from now, but that's in
Yeah.
2021.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
not next year.
So what I would do is, like, giving yourself a limit to, like, maybe, like, mini trips or, like, maybe something that's like still in the States that you could drive to, or like go with someone so you could split expenses and things, but still having like a set amount like every month that you're setting aside for whatever purpose. Like write a memo of what you're setting aside that money for. So
Yeah,
that's a good one. The next thing, I'm on 11%. We're gonna have to reconvene.
Do you want me to get my charger? Oh wait, we can't set it up here.
In a little bit. Well, we'll do this one first, and then we'll kind of do a little intermission. But
will your phone cut off at like 10% or something?
No, but
You still have you might be able to do 10, 15 more minutes.
Yeah,
you can definitely do the rest.
Yeah.
How many questions are left?
Just 3, or like 3 like sentences.
Yeah.
The next one is I want to be, and this one is kind of like big picture for me. I always have, I don't know if I told you guys this, but it kind of goes hand in hand with what you say about wanting to be someone. In most of my interviews and when I talk to like mentors and people that I look up to, like what my big picture like goal is and stuff, I always tell them, and I write it in all like my like applications. It's like, I want to be revolutionary. Like, yeah. And in terms of like my impact that I want to make on the world, it's like,
That's good.
and I always say it in my head, like if I were in an interview, like this would be what I say, like I don't desire to be known by millions of people. Like popularity isn't a goal of mine, but to be able to
make changes and
exactly, like to impact an individual or a group of people and like have that stick with them, and they can say or look back on time and say, oh, I remember Janine Jimenez, she did this. I want to like make an imprint on each person's life that I encounter and be revolutionary for that person. So
cool.
What about you? What do you want to be in 2020?
I just want to be someone who, I just want to be the best version of myself and make myself proud, and you guys. But I just want to be able to.
Better make me proud.
That's why
Hashtag proud.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I want to be someone who just. I want to be like. I want to be someone that people can like look up to, kind of like. Honestly, I look up more to my sister than like she looks up to me. I'm pretty sure she's just kind of like, I look up to my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like both of my siblings, I just want to be someone like who makes them proud. That's really.
You make me proud.
Thank you. I'll make you more proud in 2020.
I want to be unapologetically me.
Hashtag Riri.
That sounds like a beauty line. Or like an Ariana Grande album.
I want to be happy.
I want to be
all over the world.
I want to be strong. In different respects.
I want to be squirreled up.
Please
covered
explain.
in nuts. What? Okay. What's up? All right, let's move on so we can keep battery going.
Some final comments after.
Yeah. All right, so the last 2, I want to have.
I don't want to make this like too sentimental, but I want to have. I do want to have more money. I mean, that's
a good. Yeah, I also want to have more
Who doesn't
money.
want that?
I know.
That's
why I didn't want to say that one outright, but it's kind of true. I mean, there's a lot that I need to just get cracking with.
I want to have my new car by spring.
What car?
What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, like a hatchback.
Yes.
What are you gonna do with your old car? Just sell it?
Yeah, probably trade it in.
Oh sure. Mm-hmm. Get ready for that car payment.
I know. Ooh. I mean, I already calculated like.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have a good amount of leftover.
What year?
Used probably like 2017, 18.
Still got a
I'm not gonna be a flashy Fernandina, What do you want to have?
What do you want to have, Joss? Oh yeah, you said money.
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of want to have an Xbox too. So.
Hashtag materialistics. Let's go. I want one too. Yeah, I want to get a PS4. I think.
I want to have your loyalty.
I want to have your undivided attention.
That's what I was gonna say. Your unwavering loyalty.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
guess
know?
I want to have a. What do I have? I have an Xbox.
God, that really puts things into perspective, huh?
giant
What do
TV.
we not have, or
You know
what do
what
we
my
need?
number one possession is?
What?
My bed.
Yeah, I mean, your freaking little
Dude.
bed.
No, it's a purple mattress.
Oh, purple mat.
It's the best thing ever.
Ever to exist.
I think
I find
What's-
no legit.
what's your
I could not
top
sell my bed.
possession?
honestly, my top possession is the chef knife they gave me.
Ah.
Oh,
I still sharpen it.
what would happen if you lost it?
I mean, I
I've
have
tried.
one from culinary school, but
Oh,
it
really?
doesn't have as much value.
Would you try to get the same one that Gabe got you?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so it's like actually really good.
Because Gabe said that was his investment into my future and keeping up with it, so I
Oh,
can.
there you go.
Dude, if I ever lost my bed, which I don't know how that would happen, I would legit bawl my eyes out. I would cry every time I was
Go to
sleepy.
sleep. You would have just buy another one.
Those are expensive.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But I probably still would buy another one and then go deeper into debt. Because those are like $2,000.
Why are beds expensive?
That bed is expensive, but it's so good.
No, beds are
Beds
expensive.
in general, yeah, good beds are expensive.
Kobe freaking like sold his bed for $100 and it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Actually, I
No,
gave
because you
it
know,
to
like
somebody
you need
else.
like whole like down payments on rigging.
some of them,
mattresses,
yeah, like those.
You go to like
Tempur-Pedics.
freaking Mattress Firm or whatever, you freaking buy a
Yeah.
like buy a queen for $2,500. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, freak my bed.
Me too. Our last one, which you said we could skip, but I mean,
No.
the last.
Oh, what is the last one?
The last one's I want to stop. I'm gonna try to think
I
of
wanna
something.
Stop you from being ignorant.
Oh.
No chance.
Pick a name.
I'm gonna try not to like circle it back to what we've already discussed.
True. Same.
I want to stop. I want to stop being lazy with certain things, like
what?
household chores.
Yeah.
I want to be more like consistent with like, you know,
Not
just
that bad.
when I'm. Let me tell
I
you.
mean, the worst thing you at least from-
when you're just by yourself.
Exactly,
Yeah.
like being in your own place will make you lazier because you're like no one cares like if you
Yeah.
know you leave this around or
Yeah,
this
but
like
then
for
once
me.
people visit, you gotta clean up. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And then like I would
Yeah, when you guys visit or when you and John visit or whatever, I have to freaking do my laundry.
yeah. Or me like when I work like a string of 3, like I'll leave dishes like they're
Oh,
like
man.
soaked, but I'm like frick, I gotta wash these, put them in the dishwasher
You know
and
what's
run
funny?
it.
Like, I moved in with Ted,
Uh-huh.
and now we barely ever have dishes.
Go
But when
eat
I
all
lived
of it.
with Kobe, though, well, Kobe actually cooked a lot.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Teddy doesn't cook that much.
Yeah, neither do I.
What's the best thing you cook?
I cook steak a lot.
Can you make it medium rare and stuff?
Yeah, I
like
make it like, I make it medium rare.
that? That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
What do you
All you do, dude, everything's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or everything's online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to learn how to cook Filipino food? There are different Filipino channels.
Yeah.
Although
But if you want to learn how you want to cook it your mom or dad's way.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
learn.
you gotta
That's why.
learn
How you
traditionally.
grew up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but
You can make dinuguan and adobo many different ways.
yes. Although I will say, there is no better Filipino food than our parents.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't
For
think
sure.
that there's
No, I can't. I really can't. Even if Bad Saint is in.
no bad saying. I'm gonna talk trash right now. That's Americanized Filipino.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Exactly what I was gonna say.
And
Controversy.
yeah, come at me, bad saint.
Gee. this podcast gets exposure for being like trash talk. I don't know who you are, Bad Saint. It's not me.
It's a restaurant.
It is a restaurant, and they're
Oh.
voted
Yeah.
like the best like Filipino restaurant almost pretty much in America. Or
I
whatever.
mean, but isn't that how it is? Like, you know, people do it for the clout, but then, you know, you go home or you go to the little shops or you go to your
you
freaking
go?
Lola's house. And,
No, I've read up
It's
on
much
it.
better
Oh
food,
man,
you
yeah,
know?
I've been.
yeah.
How much? I bet it was expensive.
It was. Oh, I don't want. No, we're not talking trash about restaurants in this podcast.
Okay.
I mean,
Are
how
we?
much did you pay?
I
You
paid
can be
like
honest.
$40 by myself
Oh, for what?
for like
Was it a course meal or was it just like
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Dang.
I had this stuff with eggplant in it.
Oh, was it tortang tolong or
freaking
something?
talong.
No, it wasn't even torta. It was like this garlic eggplant stuff. Like that's like not,
That's French food mixed with like Filipino
Yeah.
food. Like
we don't eat that.
Filipino food is honestly not that pretty, and it's not like aestheticized to the point where you like take pictures of it, man.
Yeah.
Good adobo to me is just inside of a pot, like boiling away. You don't have to dress it up with like.
Yeah. What were we talking about before that?
I want to stop.
Oh, stop.
Oh, okay.
All right, was it? And you wanted to stop. Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to stop being lazy.
Okay.
Lazy
But
Leonardo.
how did we get to Bad Saint?
Dishes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kobe.
Kobe
would
cooks
cook.
a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I want to stop. Yeah, I want to actually stop eating out as much
Oh,
Same.
that's a good one.
and cooking more. You know what's one of the hardest things about cooking? You
What?
buy the groceries and you get tired, and then
I don't have that problem.
I do because I get tired and I put the meat in the freezer,
Oh.
and then when I want to thaw something, I go out to work out. And then I end up eating out after my workout.
Yeah.
When I come back, the meat that's like a month old is expired. You ever have that?
No. I look
Can't
forward
relate.
to cooking. Honestly.
No, I
Applause
thought.
this podcast if you thought, and then you have
Come on,
month-old meat.
Somebody else has to have that in common with me. You
Well,
thaw
you know-
meat and you
Hashtag
forget
tweet
about
me.
it. Tweet me right now.
I mean, you
Grandmaster
could thaw
Booger.
meat and then forget about it, but then it doesn't end up being like a month old for me.
Well, I have steaks in my freezer that I just haven't cooked.
So they're still good.
I mean, they're frozen, so yeah. But I think once you thaw it,
Yeah, once you
can't-
thaw it, you're really not
shouldn't
supposed to refreeze
you
it.
leave it out.
Yeah.
You have to cook it once
Yes.
it's thawed.
Yes.
Which means you have to stay home, right, to
You
watch
don't-
it.
No, when it's thawing,
I mean, how long does it take a frozen steak to thaw?
It depends on the steak
if you
itself.
soak
So you
it.
gotta.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah, but it can be unthawed for like what's your ground rule, Joss?
No.
Like
If it's
So,
expired
X.
though, you can't. You have to cook it.
If
like,
it's expired, and plus if it reaches like a certain temperature, like itself,
it's only good for
41 to 135 is the danger one. So
41 what?
41 degrees Fahrenheit to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it's sitting out at room temperature and it's thawed out like
For how long?
for, I think it's 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Expired meat. If
You
you
shouldn't
leave
be-
expired meat out for 4 hours.
I mean, you shouldn't probably
Thawed
have,
for.
yeah.
I would say like cook it within like 2 hours, but it's not like like bad if you like.
Because I've had it before and I smelled the meat and it was like it had that
Rancid?
iron. Yeah. You know. But I only left it out for like an hour.
It's expired.
So it's
Anyway.
You have to. Okay, my advice: once you do groceries, don't buy so much that you have to freeze a lot of it. Because that's a lot to cook. You gotta cook the steak.
I think
so-
that's
yeah.
a given, Joseph Earl. Just don't buy too much food that you're not going to
But
eat.
then
and-
it's like my goal to like not eat out as much, so I like buy groceries.
Buy stuff besides steak.
and then
That's not that
cook it and then
expensive.
meal prep it. Isn't that something you said you wanted to do in 2020?
I think I was just kidding about that.
Well,
Or
that's
just
a
don't
good
buy
way
as much
to-
steak because steak is expensive. Get like
No, steaks are cheap on base. That's why I buy it.
Oh, okay.
You get like a pack of 3 for like $20.
You should get like ground beef.
Shout out Andrews.
Get ground
BX.
beef and like
Somebody solved
BX
my
on
grocery
fleek.
problem right now.
get like ground beef and like chicken.
I
'Cause
do.
Those last longer than steak, and steak is more of like something that
But do you usually cook your ground beef like the same day you get it?
No.
depends on what. Sometimes I'll marinate ground beef. Sometimes
Sometimes, well, I will have a calendar, and then I'll like put like what meals I want to cook on which days.
Oh, really? So
on my
yeah,
off
I just
days.
have a problem with expired meat.
I want to stop expired meat.
stop expired meat 2020.
Do you have anything you want to stop?
I kind of want to stop eating out too, and I kind of want to like, I guess stop buying like, yeah, like. I kind of have a problem with buying like a lot of food and too much food, so I tend to waste it just because like I cook so many dishes and sometimes they won't like mom and dad won't eat our leftovers. Mm-hmm. Especially now that dad has like a condition, like I can't like cook like that much and what I want of it. So now like I have to kind of cut myself back. Even if I really want to cook something, I have to think about like just stopping like buying too much.
Josh,
Huh.
you know, if you ever find a job out near me, you can move in.
Okay,
You should actually,
think about it.
think about it.
I have.
we will help you move, right, Janine?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know how I'm like, no knock against anybody else. that's like, will you help your sister move?
I hate you.
Me and Janine will help you move to a new place.
Yeah.
It's really scary, I know.
It is.
You know how I felt when I left for boot camp? Oh, I don't even want to think about that.
His eyes are watering.
No.
His eyes are watering.
No. It was hard.
Yeah.
And so, but if you ever want to, which would actually be good for you, I guess, someday to do that.
I think so too.
But I love Florida and Jacksonville too.
As do
I can see.
You know,
that.
when you
I want to
tweeted
get
that thing,
tatted.
when you tweeted that thing today about like never wanting to leave,
Yeah.
I was actually talking to Teddy about it earlier. Like,
Buddy, what is that? Oh my, is that our toothpaste?
No. Hey, come here.
but you tweeted
Such a good boy.
that
I
thing
mean-
about never wanting to leave Florida. Stop it. Not wanting to leave Florida,
Yeah.
and like you love it here and all that stuff.
Yes.
I'm kind of the opposite.
So.
Well, you
Just-
don't love Florida.
I love Florida, but like I walked out of when I was going to work out, and I was like, oh, I like this weather. I was like, oh, I do not miss it being like muggy
You like it
here.
being
and
cold?
I like it being drier than Florida. Like,
I don't enjoy
I don't mind
humidity.
it. I just don't mind it.
Oh,
Like
well,
I love it.
really. I just feel like
Here, take this.
there's the way that Jacksonville is set up. I don't find like pleasure in like driving around to like the places that are here.
Like what?
Like there's nothing
Like,
like
where do you wanna
entertaining.
drive to?
I mean, I want something that has like
You just want to be in the
like
wilderness.
that's a big part of it too. It's all flat. Like there's nothing like out there for me to see. I guess that's the thing for me. Like I always want to see something.
You know what
like,
it is
new.
with me? Is I come home and my mom cooks me meals.
Freaking mom boy 2020.
And Archie just makes me so relaxed.
Archie does make me happy.
He's walking over here and I'm freaking smiling.
Oh, guys,
All
we
he has
still,
to do
we
is
still need
walk.
Archie's actual input.
Oh, hold on.
He doesn't want to talk right now.
That's
He
how you
will with
feel
his
though.
orange peel.
Yes.
You're gonna move back here.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm always happy when I come back here.
Yeah.
My best friends are here.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with me too. Like
You're still like younger, so
that's probably a part of it too. Yeah. I do have I have friends here, but it's like not enough for me to want to
yeah.
come home because I feel
all your friends like moved, right? And
no.
stuff? Who are your best friends?
My best friends.
Yeah.
I feel like I have friends in different circles.
Yeah.
Like who
they're
are my
everywhere.
Florida, but they're everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah, see,
and I never feel like
my
alone
best
in one
friends
place.
are here.
Yeah, that is different. Yeah.
And where I've experienced all the things that made me who I am
It's
is
home.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's probably different for me too.
So I have like a certain attachment, but also you have the beach here. I love the beach, and you
I
have
do love the
awesome,
beach.
awesome
food.
gyms. Like food. I mean, I don't know about the food. I like the
Yeah.
food.
I
here,
like the food.
but I will
honestly.
say that where I am, like in Virginia.
Oh,
and
of course.
stuff,
I think it's
they have
better
a huge.
elsewhere.
But I hate. I feel like if I worked here, the drive wouldn't be stressful. I would definitely be less stressed if I worked here. The drive to work, the drive back from work in Virginia.
I know, yeah.
I would be less stressed too, and Dad always tells me like, imagine how much money you'd save if you
I'd
just
save a
stayed
lot of
here.
money here.
I would save a lot of money, but it's not about money for me. Like I know, like living at home, pocket it, and of course you could travel and all this, but I just feel like I wouldn't be as happy as I would be if I stayed here.
Also, yeah, I
and-
mean, you have goals that you want to do. You want to travel. That's
Yeah.
good. I want to travel too, but I want to travel for pleasure.
yeah,
I mean,
Good thing
it's not like Janine's not going to get you.
yeah, because I love my work, so that's a
Yeah.
big factor too.
Well, my opinion is my opinion, and it doesn't have to be yours.
My opinion, but you cannot change it.
You know.
Well, we differ in that sense. I was about to retweet it with a comment and be like,
Oh,
I'm the
what?
opposite. Yeah,
Man,
like, I don't miss
I would
it.
have slandered you online.
But yeah, Joss, I think that it is a big decision to like want to like move out, and but that
But
that
don't be scared too, though.
that good. And your situation would be different too because it's not like you're moving out by yourself, but you're moving.
You know
in
what?
with-
Yeah, maybe if I had one of you guys live with me, I would maybe feel better about where I live. maybe. I mean, of course, yeah. Heck yeah.
I think you would. I think
sure,
Joss
yeah.
Joss would cook. You wouldn't have to worry about the groceries.
Yeah. I wouldn't have to worry about
I
the
feel
meat
like
thawing.
Living with family, like it will hold you accountable.
Yeah,
in some sense.
certain family members.
But
Oh,
also,
man.
like, it could go two ways.
Yeah, but we have a close family.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Just want to say I love you guys too.
Love you too.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe when if things go well,
Yeah.
like you can go, and
No,
that's a
you
big
mean when things go well.
yeah. When things go well.
Oh, I thought you said if things go well.
No, I was gonna finish.
Oh, okay.
If things go well, and then like if things go well with like Teddy and stuff, then Joss can just take Teddy's spot, and then we'll
Oh,
be
at the apartment?
yeah.
Well, that's like
let's not count chickens before they hatch.
that's like kind of soon. I feel like.
It's get ready.
Wait, what the? Wait, hold on.
I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, with all that aside, like that will be a big. That should honestly be like a 2020 goal for you. Not
You know what's something I always think about?
What's
what?
that?
I always think about all of our friends living in like a cul-de-sac.
That would be amazing.
Or if like I would do basic training all over again if freaking Teddy and Tim like
If
especially
me,
like
it's
us
like
knowing-
so on our cul-de-sac, me, you, and like Janine would live together. And
No,
John-
we wouldn't live together.
No, we
Or like in
would
the same
not.
block, not like
We
together,
would not.
but like me, we'd all be like one part of the neighborhood.
No, I
John
wouldn't
and like
want that.
Gabe would be
Why not?
like.
I wouldn't want that.
Why?
I would want to live like maybe at least like 15 minutes away.
15. Okay.
Alright, yeah, but what if it's like a giant neighborhood, like in Kern?
No,
It's
then
you're,
you'd
like,
be
2
walking
blocks away.
distance.
Come on,
You
go do
wouldn't
that.
want me knocking on your door?
Hey guys,
Guys, can I have a cup of sugar?
y'all bored?
I'm bored. I'm here.
Honestly, yeah, and I think about that all the time too. I'm like, how cool would it be like if we all lived like
Archie's
in the
frustrated.
same place? But I need my space.
I do too. It's not like I would be.
Come on, and you
Come on, Jane, please just talk to me.
But you should make that a goal, 2020, if you want to like get, you don't want to be fearful anymore. And again, maybe that's not something ultimately that's going to happen, but I think that would be a good thing.
Whenever he's ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I'm ready. I'm just
You
kidding.
are?
No.
no, he's
Not
not
yet.
ready. Look at his room. You think he's ready?
My room is actually relatively.
Actually, his room actually cleaned up a lot. For sure. Like, really. I feel like I've been
Alright.
saying that a lot. For sure.
Yeah.
No, I've been saying for sure a lot. This podcast.
Oh.
sure.
Oh, Lord. My stomach's starting to hurt.
Ew.
Do you
Sparkling water.
have any closing words?
Closing words.
Word. Single word.
Okay. All right. Let's
All right, how
what's
about we
one
something random.
No, like what's your message to yourself? We're gonna listen to this again at the end of 2020.
Oh,
what do you
shoot.
want to tell yourself?
2020.
I just want to tell myself.
All right. 2020 gonna be the best year. Actually, what are you doing?
What did you do?
Gonna be the best year?
Yeah, things keep getting better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, future Janine, where you at now? Oh, Australia?
Oh.
Sweet.
Joseph, how are things going? Good? Sweet.
Call me.
Sweet. Remember that podcast you said you listened to, like, in the future?
Archie?
Speak. Speak.
Yeah.
Speak.
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 Speak. Speak.
Wait, hold it.
Speak.
Make him shake first.
Archie, shake. Speak. Speak. Speak.
All right, give it to him.
Are you keeping your voice down because Daddy's sleeping?
Speak.
Okay, that's good. He's.
He says
Make him.
he loves us too. It was
You
just
didn't have a treat.
It's okay, J.E.
All right.
Give him a cucumber. He's so cute. Do you have any?
Let him sniff that orange.
Do you have
orange
anything
peel.
to say to yourself, Joss? Anything to say about yourself?
Hey, future.
No. Oh, he can eat that, right?
He's not gonna eat it. He just carries it with him. Hey, future Jasper, be yourself, but be better at the same time.
Hey, future Jasper, who's that girl staring at you at the bar?
Oh my gosh.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes. Even if she says no.
Say yes. Yes, of course she wants you.
Oh God.
Go
please.
up. Go up and
Go.
introduce yourself.
Don't take it over. Just
take
kidding.
no for
No
an
means
answer.
no.
Did you eat it?
All right, everyone. More booky things coming, but also just life stuff. I guess this is my update. I told y'all I would update you, but here it is. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful 2019 and 2020 is even better. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right.
You didn't eat it.
Bye.
Intro.